So my junior year in high school, a ballet company came and we had a assembly and they did a small performance and then they did some demonstrations where they actually brought up a couple of the really strong elite football players we had. And they demonstrated a couple lifts and then they had the football players lift the girls. And the football players were able to do it, but it looked a little bit more of a struggle. They almost like they were lifting weights at the weight room. So I thought, okay, maybe now's the time I can start telling people that this is what I do. I've been lifting the girls in class for years. But instead, later that day, I heard, a couple of not so nice comments, let's just say, about the male ballet dancer. So instead of earning respect by showing them these athletic, difficult things he could do, he still got made fun of. And I'll tell you what, I kept quiet about it. I didn't stick up for him or say anything. I kind of kept quiet. So where in your life are you keeping quiet about something that's important? And maybe it's time to start letting those go. One time in high school, I told a classmate I was going to go watch a dance showcase. And that was somewhat true. I was going to be there. I was going to watch some of it, but I was also going to perform in it. But I edited what I said because I was afraid of some judgment. And now every time you edit yourself, you kind of abandon who you really are. So where in your life are you telling maybe a partial truth, editing yourself? When I was 12 years old, I used to get woken up about 2:30 a.m. to run a morning paper route. We delivered about 2,000 to 3,000 papers in the Kansas City, Missouri area. And I'll tell you, in the winter times, my hands would freeze. It was brutal, but it taught me something invaluable. See, the truck, it never stopped, no matter how inconvenient it was or how much you were suffering. And it's kind of like life doesn't stop. So somehow you've got to find your way. Have that positive inner voice that gets you through those problems.